Good morning everyone, welcome to a very wet so far episode of the Hunt for Bronze. We are back at Borumba. We couldn't help ourselves but to come back. It was fishing well. We're starting the morning on the edge again. Unlike most though, we're not throwing top water. We're actually going to stick to the reaction techniques that worked for us last time. I've also got a few different reaction baits on to give them a go as well, and we're just going to test them out. We're going over fish occasionally, sitting in a bit deeper water too, so good indication that these techniques should hopefully work. Anyway, we're going to go straight onto the chest and get to it. Oh, that was slack in the line. Wow.
Tiger line?
I don't know. It was just a very big hit. No, I got it. Yep, on. Just a good bass. That's all that is.
Looks like a yellow, to be honest.
It could be.
Hey, sorry. Oh, that's a nice bass.
It's a beast of a bass. Whew! That's huge.
A monster.
Wow, no wonder why it hit hard. Yes! How's that, guys? First fish off the bat is a donk. Whoa. Oh, huge. Oh, we've got a double. That's a good bass too. Hit spot lock, hit spot lock.
Oh no, he's taking me. He's taking me.
Oh, you're kidding. That is the first bass of the day. There are no complaints here. That thing is thick. 43 centimeters to the fork. So it's about 47 to the tip. Just a solid bass. He's just a thick fish. Anyway, we'll let him go. Yes. Alright, so this morning, again, this is what I'm throwing, the good old Damiki tremble jig. Nice little chatterbait, 3/8 of an ounce. As you can see, it's been a little bit rasped up by some toga. Same setup though, 8 to 14 pound rod. Probably a bit heavier than what most use for bass, but I find, especially this rod's just got enough, soft enough of a tip. It doesn't pull hooks, but it's got the grunt to pull these big fish out. Yeah, this is normally my buzz baiting setup, but I find it good for all wire baits, spinner baits, and chatterbaits like this. But what we're doing, as you can see, we've got a good weed edge here, and we're working just off the weed edge. As that light comes out, the fish will push further off, but until then, we'll just keep working the edge up and round. We've got a couple of spots from last time that we'll hit, and we'll go from there. At the moment, I've got what I would call quite a short length of leader. It's about a rod length, so I might have to retire that soon, because that little extra rod length gives you a bit extra stretch, which is great when you're fishing these reaction baits and they're hitting it. That extra stretch will just stop the lure pulling out of the bass's mouth. But all we're doing is kind of just casting as parallel as we can and slowly rolling off. And we're seeing fish in about 16 foot of water constantly.
Go on.
Get your lean on.
In the weed. He's got me in the weed. Opening up.
Nice. Sweet. Nah, he's little. You're in the net? Ah, look, a wild fishing whip's appeared. I might just grab those two blokes that sunk their boat.
Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I thought they were like, yeah, I was wondering what was going on there.
No, they fully sunk their boat.
Dude, that's hectic.
So yeah, just took them back to the ramp. Dad's fishing the bank somewhere.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, he's down there.
Yeah.
On the left down there.
Yeah.
I was tripping out. I was like, there's a guy on the bank. I thought maybe the people that had that boat.
Say hi to Fishing Whips, everyone. Fishing Whips, say hi to everyone.
Hey, mate. How you going? Hunt for bronze, baby. Woo!
Woo! The people you see out on a dam. I'm just coming back from picking up two blokes that sunk their boat, and we probably will drive past it later. No toga for us. You've got a toga though.
One.
So if he ends up editing and uploading it, watch his channel for some toga action. So far, it's just bass for us. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my old man. Bye, mate.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
you too. Well, I'm back to fishing. Both of us are back, well, not both of us. Both of us are back to fishing in the boat after we rescued old mate up and a snag. How good. How good. What in the world? What? What did you do?
Hey.
Is that the heavy one?
There we go.
How dare you be catching fish on it? Yep, on. Toga. Other side, other side. Ready?
Oh, yeah, well until he hooked on the top of his mouth. Nice.
Completely unexpected. Chilizzle, my nizzle. And look at that. Beautiful toga, finally. This morning we got one. He's got awesome spots on him. So pink. It's probably the most lit up one I've caught in a long time. Not a big one, but one. And he's eaten that hook really well. Lure really well. And he's got himself in a bad spot. Oh, we'll get the hooks out and let it go.
I reckon I'll break that. My phone are in the one with the Honda stuff in it.
Yep. 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 Bass. Off. Every time you've gone to do something, I've hooked up.
Do I need to go and do more stuff?
I think so.
Stop this and do more stuff.
Just activities. As we're moving along these banks, we're picking apart the timber weed structure. Although there's not really been a constant bite today, it's been a fish here and there. There's not really been many schools of fish. It's a lot more patchy, they're a lot more dispersed, which is probably due to the cloud cover and rain. There's probably a lot more fish up shallow, but they're just feeding in different ways. Still chatterbaits a go-to though, and we're just slow rolling it off the edge. We're going to move over to an edge we've had some luck on. Hopefully now we're in a bite window, we can kind of we can put together a few more fish and dissect a bit of a bite pattern for that bite window. Let's see how we go. Looks like a good fish. Oh yeah.
I'd stop then, Stu, to turn the boat.
Yeah.
And you hit that on the pole. Right, another chatterbait bite.
Yep.
You worried he was going to go in there?
Yep.
You're poking yourself
Low 30s model.
around.
So our day's wrapping up here. A few more spots to try out before we finish, but we're at Old Faithful right now. And we're checking out Old Faithful. See if we can't get at least one bass here before heading out to the main basin to hit a couple of weed points we like, and then wrapping the day up.
Which one's that one, Stu? Which reel is that?
The Accents DC.
Okay.
You've got an Accents, don't you? Yeah.
Oh, did you see that?
I didn't actually. Big hit?
Yeah, another hit.
Yep. Oh, not a bad one. Not a bad little tucker. Ooh. Yeah, solid little bass. Woo. Hungry for your fish in that one. I killed the lure, let it sink.
Yeah.
And then just as I started cranking it up, he ate it. Really wanted that. Look at that, guys. He's taken the main hook with a stinger hook way down deep. Oh. Cool little bass. That little bass. See you, mate.
You like one?
Yep.
Confidence regained.
Confidence regained. I was daydreaming so hard then.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. Whew. Not as big as last time's bass, but hey, it's a bass. Little tiddler. Smashed. That chatterbait. That's a prime example of why I use a stinger. See you, mate. Well, that's funny. I just changed over to a slightly lighter chatterbait, and I wasn't having much faith in it, being a bit lighter, dark day. I haven't had any luck on the lighter ones, but that bass has just given me a bit more faith and confidence in it. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can remember, but that is a colour that we switched to. A bit lighter in the bottom of the skirt and the head of it as well. But it worked. We got a bass. Took me out of my trance, and now we're good to go.
That's where we were casting the other day. Down here.
Ooh.
Yep.
It was either it hitting the bottom or it got hit on the way down. Oh. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
I got him.
Set off our logs here.
Yeah. Oh. Only a little one, but he bloody hit hard. He hit hard for a small bass. I'll tell you that much. Again, that stinger hook. That is why that stinger hook is so crucial.
White bait's working, Stu.
It's a big lure for a small fish. I'll let him go to terrorize some more big bony brim. Well, there we have it, guys. As you can see, we are motoring back currently. Today was a pretty good day. We ended up with 14 bass and a toga, and all once again on the chatterbaits. So the chatterbait of choice for me was once again the Damiki tremble jig. Awesome chatterbait. Has a great action, moves around a lot in the water, pushes a lot of water, and 3/8 of an ounce, so it stays down in the water column as you slowly roll it. Again, that was on my ACM 8 to 14 pounder mortar rod. If you're looking for a kind of wire bait, so your buzz bait, spinner bait, or chatterbait rod, where you're throwing 3/8 of an ounce pretty commonly, that has got to be one of my favorite rods. It's ballsy enough that it can handle big fish, but it also has the right tapered action when they do hit the reaction bait, that you're not ripping the hooks straight out of their mouth, which is pretty common with a lot of rods in that weight range. Additionally, I was using that Shimano Accents again. It's an 8 to 1 gear ratio, which isn't my preferred speed for this style of fishing. It's more excellent for that buzz bait style of fishing. If you want this type of fishing, your 6 to 1 and 7 to 1 gear ratio, 6 to 2 and 7 to whatever 3 or whatever it is, gear ratios are often the better reel. It just lets you wind a little bit slower, get that lure slowly rolling a bit better. 16 pound leader, and for me, lengthening that leader instead of being not just 1 rod length but 2 rod length plus was pretty key for my success. 16 pound, as I said, because the fish are fighting hard and dirty. Other than that, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and last episode where I was here. I know that's 2 in a row doing the same thing, but I can't help it. It's fun, it's good fishing. Also merch and links to any of the gear I use will be in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, go out fishing, enjoy yourselves, and we out.